Hey guys, it's Dr. Anna. One of the most common questions we get in the office is how should we sleep at night? And my best answer, it's always the same, is to try to keep the spine as neutral as possible. So up here you'll see there are two different views. We look at the front and we look at the side. When it comes to the front, you just want a straight line all the way down. So that goes for my back sleepers. That's one of the best positions that you can sleep in, keeps the spine as neutral as possible. You just want a little bit of support underneath the neck, but everything else should be pretty flush. Now, sometimes we'll tell patients to use a little pillow, put it underneath kind of the bottom side of the legs, and that helps rotate the pelvis back, which will open up the back there and alleviate some of the pressure there. Now, when you're looking at the side here, neutral is basically ear, shoulder, and hip. You want that all to line up nicely. So if you're a side sleeper, the best thing we can say is it's about pillows. So you want a pillow that basically goes from the shoulder to the neck. If it's too small, you crank your neck. If it's too big, your neck goes up there. You come in, you're constantly complaining of neck pain. Also, with that one, people tend to collapse their shoulders. And so we often will tell patients to use like a body pillow of some type. That way, something you can hug and that keeps you from rolling forward. We also sometimes will say, hey, why don't you put a pillow between the legs? What that does is it keeps your pelvis from rotating, and a leg going over keeps the pelvis more neutral. Otherwise, you're going to come in every time and say, I don't know why I have a short leg or why it always keeps coming back. And then the last one, which I didn't even put that view on here, are my stomach sleepers. The answer is just no. Don't do it. There is no good reason to sleep on your stomach. First off, your neck. If you don't have a hole in your mattress, you're looking one side, you're looking the other. Sometimes you're sleeping with your arms over your shoulder, over your head there, and you're wondering why your arms are going numb. So, not to mention when you're on your stomach, we're all going to be heavy from our pelvis. It just doesn't matter. It's one of the bigger bones in our body. So it creates this slight little extension in the back, and that's going to create a lot of pressure. So those are the people that when they wake up in the morning, it's just really hard to roll out of bed. And so I'm just going to go out on a limb and just say no. The answer is no. So some of the positions commonly that we call these, let's go over a few. The first one we call the mummy. It's just people that lay straight on their back. Arms can be up here. And honestly, guys, that's a good position. A little bit of support underneath the neck, under the legs if you need to. Great position. My side sleepers, we call it the fetal position. This one, no go, because what happens is everybody rolls their back forward, they roll their necks down, and that's just going to be a lot of pressure on the neck and the spine there. If you're going to be on the side, you really need to try to keep your back straight. You can pull the knees up a little bit, but again, you're trying to keep that spine as neutral as possible. And then, of course, my no category, the dead person, which, we all know that one, laying on our sides. That one is just going to have a ton of neck pain. You're going to have back pain. You're probably even going to have some shoulder pain or arm numbness with that one as well. Or, the other one we commonly call the dead fish. Even if you're on your stomach, even if the arms are down, shoulders are good, your neck still has to go one way or the other. We all know this one here. We call it, I don't know, the pillow monster, the pillionaire. I don't know. It's somebody who sleeps with a lot of pillows. I probably need to work on that name. So, but we all know these people. They sleep on their back, but they probably sleep with two, maybe three pillows that prop their body up. Maybe they even have a few pillows between, underneath their legs there, and they start to create almost like a V pattern with their back there. And so these are the people that really struggle getting up and standing up in the morning. And so again, you're trying to create that neutral spine there. So the more pillows you have isn't always better. Some people will take pillows and prop it down underneath their arms when they're on their back. And again, that's for my forward posture people. That's the, desk works, computer work, people that have posture where their shoulders roll forward like that. They're going to feel more comfortable with pillows behind their shoulders, or definitely pillows propping them up. Guys, this is not a good thing. So, because I'll tell you, one pillow turns to two, turns to three, and before you know it, you're sleeping in a recliner. That's no way to sleep. You're not going to get good sleep, and it's definitely not good for the spine as well. So yeah, back sleeping, probably the best position. Side sleepers, just got to tweak it a little bit. But you know what, guys? At the end of the day, you really can't compromise your sleep. Everybody needs good sleep. So is it ever going to be perfect? No, probably not. You still have to be comfortable. So at the end of the day, though, if you can tweak a few of these things, you can not only prevent, pain and everything from happening now, but you have to think we spend hopefully half our lives, 8 hours a night sleeping, that you can prevent what's going to happen in 5 years and 10 years and so forth by changing a few of these things. So if you have more questions, feel free to ask us. If you think of other positions that you're sleeping in, also feel free to ask us, and we can let you know if it's a good position or if we tweak it a little bit. Thanks, guys.